We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be taking a first look at Fernageddon. It's about 2 months out until the release of Fernageddon. And, yeah, it looks like it's going to be 100% right up my alley. Big shout out and thank you to the developer for reaching out, sending the code my way, and allowing me to showcase it. I've not actually played this yet at all, so we're going to do all of our very first hands-on experience together. And, well, hopefully we'll like what we see. I can't remember the exact name of the previous game that this developer did. It was something like the Book of the Game Lehman, and I think it got just shortened to Lehman. And fairly recently, I was like, oh man, I need to go back and keep playing that. I ran into some issue that I don't think was an issue. It was a me thing. I did something stupid, and I thought there was an issue. Anyway, long story short, basically I just needed to redo whatever I was doing at that point, which was not very far in, and I just never really got around to it. So I had to thinking maybe I'll go back and check that out again, play a little bit of that, because it looked like just a tremendous amount of fun. So it drew me to the developer to begin with. Anyway, enough rambling and babbling. So it's Fernageddon. It is by MDH Software. Its release date is November 29th, 2024. That is what is slated for the release. Yeah, so they reached out. Thank you for the code, and let me showcase this. I'm excited. Let's do it. New game. The time is now. The great Lord of Fire commands it. It is time for the Fernageddon. Let everything burn. That's probably about where I'd go with the voice. Maybe a little bit different. Alright. So, these are things that we are going to figure out what they all mean. Just fine. Okay, map seed, cool, like that. You can always be like, hey, you playing Fernageddon? Oh, I'm playing Fernageddon. It's a pretty good game, isn't it? Yeah, it's a great game. Hey, you want to play on the same map as I'm playing? See how you do? Here's my map seed. I always think that's a good idea to include that if you do have like the randomly generated maps and such. It's always fun. That way, like I said, you and a friend, if it's a single player game, can play the same thing and have possibly different experiences, or at least somewhat the same. I don't know. Like I said, I like it because, you know, sometimes randomly generated maps can just be super different, and one can be way easier than another. So you can have, you know, wildly different experiences. And while you still can have that with the same generated map, same map seed, it's a little bit more balanced and fair, and again, closer to the same experience. All right, so enough of randomly babbling about that. I'd say maybe, let's say Aaron Coley. I'd say that's a little bit of an odd font and a little bit small writing for that. Everything else is fine. It's just this part and this part are a little bit small. This clearly says Ash Squad. I don't know if like the font could be a little bit bigger inside the box. Again, I'm going to try to make any little critiques that might have people bounce off. Even down here, there is a UI scaling thing in the options, and it's possible that's all that we really need to do is change that. But everything else is pretty good use of negative space. I like it. It looks good. All right, so we'll start here, I guess. We have a name for our champion. Does it change based on? It does not. I was wondering if it changed like what they look like based on the choice we made, and or if it changed like gender. But it looks like we can choose what we want it to look like. Oh, well, that's very cool. It's like the picture in the back there. And some of these are somewhat ambiguous, where it could be male or female. Some that are clearly more geared toward the feminine and or the masculine. That's cool. I like the spiky mohawk there. It's kind of neat. What I would also not mind seeing, but again, totally fine that it doesn't exist. It does seem to bring up. Wait. Does every one of these have a different name? I would say it looks like it brings up some random... Oh, it is randomly generated. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so... another small suggestion, don't know how easy or difficult it is to add. I would very much like, especially considering you can change this and get different names. And if you choose the same person, I think, just over and over again. Yeah. You get different names. Maybe add a button somewhere around here for just, like, scroll randomly to get random name generation. Could be pretty cool. Could be totally fine. I always enjoy having that. I use it occasionally. Usually I come up with my own name. But I do still often enough that, you know, it's noticeably missing here for me. Often enough that I wouldn't mind having like a little dice thing where I click it and it just rolls a random name for me. I'd be okay with that. All right, let me actually take a look here at these. I've kind of glanced through them. I kind of want to just go with you. I'm just looking here real quick. I know that's kind of all over the place, huh? I was just wondering if like this is maybe the more female armor set. And it looks like that is kind of the case, but then you got oh, I mean, yeah, maybe that's the case. Maybe this is the more feminine body. So this is actually a gal. Oh, look at that face. Huh? She's adorable. I like it. That's pretty neat. Little headband thing there. That's cool. This guy, he's just got like a bandana that runs under his mohawk or something? I'm not real sure. Some cool stuff. Is this guy, is this just a helmet or is it some sort of weird like ropey thing on the head? Alright, anyway. So some cool stuff. Maybe we go with the fire-headed cat. I kind of like the name, but we're going to go with, we'll make this Chimera. Chimera McSquigums. I'm going to go with my own, the wife name here. Alright, we have the choice of a mighty warrior bringing glory to the great Lord of Fire by force of arms. The Acolyte, a powerful magic user bringing glory to the great Lord of... Okay, by magic. Then we have the Orator, a shrewd commander and charismatic orator. Many will flock to your banners. Thief, skilled in the arts of avoidance and finding great treasures. Okay. Through subversion. Ooh, those are all kind of cool. They seem different enough that it's going to be impressive. Alright, well, since this is very similar to another game that is quite prominent on my channel and has been something that I've been very passionate about, very much enjoyed, and I was the first ever to cover it, this is essentially inspired by that, but with way more magic, so let's go the magic route. Alright, and then we have our war band here. And these are different starts? They do seem to be different starts. Alright, so we have peasants, aristocrats, cultists, wildlings, military and underworld. Let's see here. Start with a warrior, a thief, and 2 followers. More poorly armed than normal. Have bonuses to attracting new followers and foraging. God gets bored more easily. Huh. Don't know what that means. Start with just 1 fellow champion. An experienced orator. Good starting equipment. Gain fame quickly. Move a little more slowly. And a penalty to foraging. Penalty to beast taming as well. And we have the cultists. Start with just 1 fellow champ... Oh, wait, nope. I think we're still on the orator there. Start with an acolyte and a warrior. God gets bored more slowly. Wildlings. Start with 2 warriors and 2 followers. Tough and hard to injure. Plus, good foragers. Outsiders, finding it a little more difficult to recruit. But a bonus to beast taming. That actually sounds pretty good. Let's see what military has. Start with 2 warriors with a little experience. Better starting equipment. Quick march. Can move more quickly about the strategic map. That sounds good too. And underworld. Start with 2 thieves. Experts at finding extra loot. Nice. More likely to suffer serious injury. Oh, if they fall in battle. Small speed boost on strategic map. I kind of want to go with military. Let's do it. We'll do military. We could change our crest. You guys know I'm kind of partial to dragons, though I've been kind of a fan of Cthulhu lately too. Ooh, that's cool looking. Look at that thing, huh? I really like these crests. I think they're quite lovely. I think they're all very well done. I think we're just going to go with the dragon. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one too, but I think I'm going to go with this one. Well, is it technically a dragon or is it a wyvern? It doesn't... Does it have arms? Or are the arms part of the wings? I think the arms are part of the wings, so technically that would be a wyvern, I believe. Okay. So there we go. Looks lovely. And then we have the difficulty levels. Higher levels means more enemies, aggressive reaction to your deeds, faster Inui gain, less foraging. Okay. Tutorial. I'm not going to do Iron Man. Let's go with normal. Generally, games of this ilk, you want to go with easy to start. Okay, world, random. Alright, let's do it. I know we took a very long time to get started. I'm sorry, folks. I wanted to go through it, Liza. I want to go through everything. I want to experience it all for the first time. And I wanted to kind of take my time and not rush it. So, yeah, here we are. Not rushing it. Welcome to Fernageddon. This very brief tutorial will teach you the bare basics of the game. Your god demands that you purify the world with a great cleansing fire. The Fernageddon. Seek out the settlement of man, elf, and dwarf, and purify them. However, this goal is some way off. For now, you must grow your band of followers, gain experience, and seek out powerful items before you can take on the forces of those foul unbelievers. Sweet. This is God's countenance. Alright, so we're down to the bottom left. Alright, we're going to read this part in the normal voice. He is happy for the moment, as you can see. Yeah, he is. He will quickly tire of you. Oh. Well, it's par for the course. Everyone else tires of me. Why not our god down there, huh? And sure, he is kept entertained. You can also click here to ask to be tested against his minions. Wow. The first tests are easy. The later ones, brutal. Do not waste time, or do not waste them. There are only 5. What are the benefits of being tested? The compass shows which way you face, and also acts as a radar. Angry red blobs will appear if there are enemies nearby. Look, up at the toolbar. It's a bird. It's a plane. Sorry. Keep an eye on your fatigue and rest often. That's our fatigue level up there somewhere. Okay. It is possible to march through the night, but don't expect to be fully fighting fit if you do. Then our food stocks, okay. Your war band needs to eat, but usually lives off the land. Keep an eye on the details here. As if your army, or as if your army gets too big. Your details here. Comma, maybe no as. If your army gets too big, the smaller members may end up getting eaten. Or you can remove if. I think having both of these is the problem. Keep an eye on the details here. As your army gets too big, the smaller members may end up getting eaten. Or keep the details here. If your army gets too big. Yeah, I think they don't need to have as if your army gets too big. It doesn't work. So, slight extra word in there. Choose one. Large creatures need a huge amount of food. Again, the game is not released or ready to be consumed 100%. So, small things like this, I will point out in hopes that it's fixed or looked at or whatever. Also, you guys can tell me I'm wrong. Totally, it's okay. I've been wrong many, many a time in my life, and I will continue to be wrong until the day that... No, your warband is dedicated to God and does not need paying. Ooh, but gold still has its uses. You can trade at settlements for new equipment or use it to make elaborate sacrifices to appease your fickle master. Click on one of your fighters to examine their stats. Ooh, very nice. On this screen, you can see all of your champions' statistics. Re-equip them. Drag items or right-click and manage your inventory. We have an axe. I like it. That's good. Everything has tooltips. Investigate, and when you're ready, click the chess piece icon to set a formation. All right, so this is the inventory, huh? We have a couple of orc axes. What are we using right now? Just a regular axe. It's got 5 attack and 7 damage. What is attack? Well, I don't know what that means. What I'm looking at here. Does that change? It does change. So does the 19 attack add those stats up here? Or is it due to the stats up there, or the stats that are listed here, that it's increasing? I don't know. Attack. I don't really understand what this pop-up is. I also don't know what attack does. Is attack your chance to hit? Because damage would be damage, right? So weapon damage is 7, which it is 7. And then you have a 7% chance to bleed and stun, which is probably based off of the weapon itself. Yep, bleed and stun. -2 to speed. We don't have a speed stat, so I don't know how that plays. So So interesting, if nothing else. Like, there's definitely some interesting things. I do want extra clarification for various things. Strength is used in attack, especially with strength weapons such as axes. Okay, damage and calculating hit points. Agility used in attack with agility weapons is knives, defense, missile skill, and avoiding traps. Will used when calculating spell power and determining mana available, and command. Used in battle to inspire your troops, champion only, and also when subverting recruits to your cause. Then we have skills like will, gain extra mana, 6 times whatever the level is. Increase the power of your spells. Shield, I'm assuming that we'll have somewhere we'll learn or get skills. That's cool. These are the 2 spells that we have. Big fan of that. Is the axe a 2-handed weapon? Cannot use a shield. Is there anything that indicates that we can or cannot use certain things? Because this specifically says that we gain a bonus for fighting with a shield, but it says we can't use a shield. So I'm slightly confused. It's just not at all? Sorry, what did that say? Not use a shield. Okay, well, like I said, we go to try to figure this stuff out. Oh, that's interesting. So our strength is... Sorry, our attack is 10. Oh, that's true, we do. But it goes up to 19 instead of 15. I don't know why. Anyway, not super critically important right now. Oh, these are actually maybe better, but also worse in some ways. So these are orc axes. It's got the same attack of 5, but it's got 1 more damage of 7. Or from 7, it goes to 8. And the critical instead of 5 is 8. But the speed is reduced by quite a bit. Like I said, a lot of interesting things. But a lot of it I don't fully understand. Like, it doesn't 100% make sense to me. But that's okay. That's okay. That's why we're looking at all this stuff. Alright, then we have traits. Penalty to experience gain, because she's stupid. Unlucky. Penalty to defense, used in some events. She's agile, though. And cocky. Improved bravery, but lower defense. Well, that's not good for us. Act sooner in the combat round. She has no armor, but we should be able to throw light armor on her. Nope. Well, she is a mage, so I suppose that does make sense. Oh, I'm so happy that the axe, theoretically, is better than the sword. Granted, the attack is slightly worse, the damage is slightly worse, but it does offer some defense. Interesting. Like I said, interesting. Alright, then we have Catherine. She's got herself a knife. Is she a thief? She's a warrior. Well, I think we're going to get rid of the knife. 4455 15. 44624. Oh, bleeding. You know, maybe we don't switch. I might just leave her where she's at. That all looks pretty good. And then we have Ava Bamber, also a warrior. She does have a sword. She got medium armor, and she's good to go. What does reserve mean? Oh. Okay, didn't expect that to actually work like that. I don't know if that's what's supposed to go there. Can I literally put anything in there? No. Okay. Sure. That works. I wasn't going to use the shield for it. I was just moving it in the... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. We reordered the inventory. We can destroy items. Alright, so we get the rough idea of what's going on. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have some of the info that I'd like. And again, this is all stuff that is probably being worked on and trying to, figure out a nice way to present it and so on and so forth. Alright, sword and knife. Gain a bonus attack when fighting with a sword, or do the same thing with a knife. And bonus armor penetration. And impious? Not really a true believer. Small penalty to glory. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Stupid as well. And slight. Decrease in strength and HP. Not great for a warrior. She is a street fighter, though. If fighting in a settlement, gain a bonus to attack and defense. Sword and polearm. Alright. Well, I guess that's that. Formation. Here you can set your combat formation. Click and drag the figures to move them. If they are injured, it may be worth moving them out of combat to the area with the green crosses. They will not take part in battle if placed in this area. I mean, wait, I can, yes, okay. I don't know if they have like a zone of control type situation, a ZOC, if you will. I don't know, something like that. Well, we'll see. Alright, what is this? Obituaries. Okay, so that'll show anybody who's died. None yet. Or no one yet. Alright, you will not be strong enough for combat just yet. Even the first trial or a trading caravan could give you problems. Seek out a village. Here you can trade for better weapons and convert more followers to your cause. Subversion is when you are at a settlement. You will always be successful eventually. The process will be much quicker with charm skills. A good reputation, and if it is your first subversion attempt at this location. Okay. Preach is when you meet a fellow champion. Here, there is a percentage chance of success. Success will lead to the whole band joining you. Failure will result in combat. Be wary of spending too long preaching. The great god of fire is easily bored, and the world gets ever more dangerous as time passes. Practice moving around. I feel like preaching shouldn't upset the god. That feels like that doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's fine. You practice moving around the map. Use the mouse to go forward or look around, or use the compass to look around, or click on the settlement to auto move to it and find a combat, and the tutorial will resume. How do I look around with the what? Oh my goodness. I am not real sure about that. There we go. Well, that is a weird way of doing things. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, mind you. It's just not what I expected. Very, very interesting. So there's Fernageddon, which I think we want to head to. What a bizarre looking. That's cool though. I like it a lot. It's just very, very strange. I don't think I've seen anything quite like that before. I like it a lot. A humble village of men. What are your wishes? We could attack. Full-scale attack to destroy. We could subvert. Attempt to recruit. We could raid. Or we could trade. Let's subvert. You will attempt to convert someone from the local populace to your cause. Ava Bamber's base persuasion is 50, a total score of 50. This will be successful based on your charm score. Subversion will take 1 to 3 days. Subvert. Success! A new champion has joined your band. And we can make him whatever we want, huh? Okay, let's go with the thief. That's Paul Hader? It's Paul Hader. Yeah, it is. Okay, he's got himself a knife. He's got some dodge skills. Oh, he's tough. I don't know how he's fit and sickly. Those seem at odds with one another, but I'll take it. Increased energy gain each turn in combat, and sickly, always the first to fall ill. Is especially vulnerable to bleed, stun, and poison effects. Well, that doesn't sound great for us, but okay. Alright, oh, it's dark maybe? I don't... Okay. So where did the town go? Yeah. I want to go over here and hang out with these guys. Before I do that, though, hold on. I think I'm going to remove the bow from you and put this on good old Hader over here. And then we're going to play with the formation a bit. There we go. That seems much less bad of an idea. Maybe. Maybe it's still terrible. I don't know. Alright, caravan attack! A trading caravan, easy pickings. The enemy consists of 2 skirmisher, 1 trader, and 1 militia. Let's do this thing. Oh, look at the battle map. Oh, it's great. It's very white, though. Very blinding. Well, it's gray, I guess. Combat. Each combatant can do things while they have action points available and energy. AP is set to 100 every turn, while energy recharges more slowly. Okay. The initiative queue at the bottom of the screen shows whose turn it is and who will be acting next. Each character can pass once per turn to go to the back of the queue. Okay. Just click on any square to move to it. Enemies can be attacked by clicking on them if in range. Special actions are shown just above the initiative queue. Click on them or press the hotkey. Everything has tooltips to explain what they do. Investigate. Good luck, Commander. Alright, I'm a little bit bummed out by that. Alright, you can use middle mouse and drag, which is fine, I suppose. I would have liked to see W, A, S, and D to move the camera and the mouse and all that. I've gotten so used to that in everything that when it does not exist, it's problematic for me. So space is pass, that's fine. D is defend, S is swap weapon. You could easily use Q and E, or Q and E like a rotate. Nope. You could easily use Q and E for those, even if they don't correlate to defend, D, and S for swap, and still have W, A, S, and D to allow you to move. I would recommend trying to use WASD to move. I feel like 99% of people will agree with this. So if that's something that can be done or could be discussed, maybe on a forum or something, you can ask the community or whatever. It'd be very cool. I don't generally like having to drag stuff around with the mouse. I still do it, and I do appreciate the panning on the edges, though my cursor doesn't lock to the screen. That might be another cool option to add. Yeah, WASD though. We can zoom in and out. That is very, very slow, though. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. Oh, it doesn't stop? Oh. Oh, I just scrolled too many times. Okay. So turn order... Is it Bill's turn right... Or, sorry, Paul's turn right now? So it's from this spot, and then her, him, him, I guess? How do I... Oh, okay, I see. Okay, and I do like AP a lot, actually. This makes me very happy. Wouldn't mind slowing down the action speed a little bit, or the movement speed, and have them like bouncing. I think that'd be kind of cool, but this is fine. It's not a tremendous amount we can really do right now, so we're just gonna scooch on up. I mean, I know I'm waiting. We'll see if it makes... Oh, that was pretty brutal. How far can I cast spells? 31%, 4%, 20%, 24%. It's like the rock is potentially a problem for us. I'm going to try it from here. It did increase it quite a bit. Alright, I'm going to go for the 43. It worked. And it bled her. Very low damage overall, but I suppose none of us have an extremely high amount of HP, so... I could swap weapon. Hopefully we dodge. Oh, she just ended her turn. Okay. Now it's our time to start maneuvering more if we want. Taking the shot, that makes sense. It was a good idea to delay and do that. Alright, it's her? Oh, she gets to go. Interesting. I think I'll... Oh wait, I took her weapon away, didn't I? I did. I think I'll wait. And then maybe we can swap with you? $15, 37. I mean, these are not good chances to hit, but let's just see if we can make a shot or not. Seems like not. Also, weird animation there. Sword is down. Here, the bow's kind of there, but it didn't put away the axe. A little bit strange. I'm not sure what the overall plan's going to be for that, but I'm a little curious. Alright, gonna move there. May just try shooting just to see what it would do, and magic missile much better. Gonna try firing that again. Oh, no such luck. Well, the effort was made, if nothing else. Alright, swapping the weapon. Oh, swapping the weapon takes AP as well. I did not know that. Well, that's not good. Wow, that was horrible. Just absolutely annihilated her with and removed her head. I don't think you come back from that. That seems pretty final. Oh, that is not great. That is decidedly ungood. Oh, good, you can stab diagonally. And multiple times. Well, I definitely didn't plan this out very well, did I? She's bleeding and all sorts of stuff. I guess we blocked that or something? Again, this does not bode well. Did we just miss? I guess we missed? Stuff could be a little bit more clear, maybe, I guess. Wouldn't be opposed to that. Oh, good, we shot her. Okay. Yeah, that might as well be a thing that happened. Let's try it again. There we go. He's turned into a chicken. We could shield bash. Oh, know that helped me a whole bunch. We could shiv or attack. Sorry, what is this? Hey, we killed someone. Yeah. Uh-oh. Block it. Oh, she pulled out a knife. Catherine's having a bad time. She's almost dead. Seriously, come on. Yeah, we removed another person's head. Aha. Oh. Aha. She didn't do so well. But don't you worry, we will probably miss again. We don't seem to be very good at hitting our archery with good old Paul here. Paul's there, he's wiggling, but he not landing. Alright, the lovely maiden lass is gonna... Oh goody. Chimera's finally getting shot. I shiv you poorly, apparently. That did not work. There we go, we did a little bit of damage, and he also has become a rooster. Oh no, he's shield bashing. Or something. Defending, he's defending. Alright, do not worry. For I have literally no earthly idea how I'm going to survive this. Our mana is very low. There we go. It was the best we could do. We're gonna get shot at again. Oh, you missed. Hey, I saw the arrow this time land. Unlike this guy who just kind of had his arrow floating. I'm not sure what was going on with him. Nice. What does shield bash do exactly? Oh, there it goes. Push an adjacent enemy back and stun him a little. If you can roll a melee hit, you may do a little damage too. I mean, it didn't really push him back, per se. Kind of pushed him sideways a little bit. A little bit of sideways action. Alright. Chimera says she's had enough of this chicanery of chicanitude. She gonna aim a shot at this guy's backside and take him down. Boom! You're done. He's fine. We were just joshing. Alright. Now we close the distance. You think that you are safe up there? You are a fool. 73% chance. What? Hey, it worked this time. Oh, she done got scared. Oh, no. Ha! Hugs! Oh, the fear is out. Oh, your enemies flee. Fight on. Oh, we fighting on. We will pursue at all costs. And we said good day, sir. Oh, that's so sad. Got away. Alright, dead. Niggling energy. Injury permanent and now temporarily anxious. Well, I mean, it didn't go very well for us, but yeah, we survived as a group. Alright, and then we get the loot. Take everything and go. Wow, so many knives and things. Alright. Some final tutorial tips. You can press F1 at any time for some tips on the current screen. Pressing F2 will bring up a screen describing all character classes. There are 4 basic classes you can specialize into a more advanced class at level 5 and again at level 10. Very cool. Pressing F3 will bring up the Skillspedia, a list of all the skills in the game with a tooltip for each that describes its use. Good luck and enjoy the game. So, yeah, I guess my okay, that's save, rest for 1 hour, camp until dawn, toggle minimap. So, being able to utilize WASD is probably one of my first things that I would suggest. I don't know how necessarily to work it in, or if it makes sense, or if anybody else agrees. So, if folks disagree, by all means, sound off in the comments. But, again, WASD has just become a thing that I think everybody is used to at this point. Yeah, stuff went bad for us. We're going to have to do another subversion attempt. Take a very long time. Remember that the world gets more dangerous as time goes on. Great God of Fire. Okay. Not patient. Recruitment is not possible with a score less than 20. Our infamy is minus 20. If you've already sacrificed many to the flames, recruitment is rather harder. Well, we'll do some trading then. If I right click, it just sells immediately. Alright, I like that. I'd like to be able to reorder manually our equipment, but I do appreciate that there's a reorder equipment button. But I'm just one that likes to do my own thing. I don't generally like using that. It drives people crazy that I don't do it. So it's probably that's a cool effect for the scroll. That's very nice. But I do prefer being able to be like, I want this over here, so I don't accidentally use it. It'd be nice to have that option, but it's not critically important. It's fine, probably. We have a good version of light armor. Well, that's nice. But yes, unfortunate bad juju went down. There's nothing I really want. Alright, well it looks like we may end up having to go other places. There's a watchtower, which I'm going to head to. So you click on it and then it auto kind of moves you there. Oh, we can see there's like frogs or wolves or something over there. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to drag stuff around. Does it show me what direction I'm facing? I see. I see how it works. Okay. I kind of want to go after the dogs. Get real dark. This is going to take me a little bit to get used to. We should rest. We're going to do it slowly. By the wolves of Ice Rack, let's go. Wolves, and they are ravenous. They have ambushed the or you have ambushed the enemy. Oh, 6 wolves. We're definitely gonna die from this. I think this will be our last adventure before we break off the first look video. A lot of really cool stuff in place. A lot of things I really, really like. Some stuff I'd like to see maybe changed a little bit, tweaking here and there, but overall, not too bad. We did not heal whatsoever. That's not good. I fully expected us to heal a little bit. The fact that we did not is, again, troubling. We've gained... Do we get any mana back? It doesn't look like we have any mana. Don't know how all that works just yet. We'll have to be looking at the old Pedia to see. Alright, I think we'll wait. The wolves aren't going to come at us? Alright, I'll take that 5% chance. It didn't do anything. Alright. Well, look, if they're not going to come to us, we'll get a little bit closer to them. I can't tell what weapon she has. Oh, they just... Oh. They can close so much distance. That does not bode well for us. Survive with your 1 HP. Oh, God. Really, you can move that much distance and still attack? That's insane to me. Yeah, we're definitely not going to make it through this. This is quite the way to end it, though. Meanwhile, he's like, oh no. Oh, mistakes were made by us. I mean, I assumed the wolves are going to be terrifying and scary. I was right. I think we need a little bit better indicators as to what's happening in combat. Like maybe a combat log somewhere. Oh, there is one. Okay. Oh, that is so hard to read. And how does it work? It's up top? So what happened with shoot? We used shoot, but it doesn't tell me what actually happened when I used shoot. I just... Nothing? I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit buggy with him specifically. Alright, I'm gonna shoot... That just makes no sense. Alright, we'll swap weapons. And I guess that's that. Alright, she's down. He's definitely on his way out. A 45%, a 66%. I don't know what the percentages mean. Oh, but blocked. Even though, theoretically, he's got his bow out. But he's dead, so it didn't matter. Disaster! Your entire band has fallen in battle. I just want to see what happens when this actually goes down. Your carcasses are just food for the pack. Defeat. Your band are no more. Your band is no more? The fire god has already forgotten you. His attention moves on to those more worthy. There you go. I would probably suggest, just based off the little bit that I did experience here, and you guys get to see the whole experience with me, which is cool. Probably suggest that if you are to start playing the game, checking out and whatnot, probably start on easy. It does default us to that selection to begin with, because like many of these games, until you get a handle on it, and even after you get a handle on it, they're very difficult games, and even on easy, it can be a challenge. But for those that do excel at it, fully understand and grasp the game, you have all these other various different difficulties to make it a little bit easier. Overall, that was fun. Like I said, there's a few things that I would change, some extra information I'd like to see. a better indication of like what the characters switching weapons. I think should get rid of the previous weapon. So like if you have a sword and a shield, they should disappear and you should be holding the bow to make it a little bit more clear what you're using. A few things like that. I also think it would have maybe been a better idea on, I don't know which character it would have been better on, but maybe making the bow a primary weapon so you don't have to swap. I don't think that matters too much. The combat log is there. I don't know what the percentages mean. Is it if you get above a 50%, you are guaranteed to at least attempt to hit? If you're under, you don't. It's a miss. I don't know. Like there's some information there that I might want more information about. And I didn't get to look at any of the like skillopedias or any of that stuff. So maybe some of the things are explained in the help menus and so on and so forth. But yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I'm looking forward to playing it a bit more. Probably on my own to get a little bit of a better idea of what is going on and how to do stuff. The way you traverse the map as opposed to the top-down isometric view is a very odd thing, and it's turn-based, which is different, but cool. I do prefer turn-based stuff in general. Very interesting perspective. Never seen anything quite like that. It almost brings you to the like dungeon crawler type thing, which you guys know I'm a big fan of as well. A lot of cool systems and things in place. I really like the direction the game's going in. Just very curious to see what the next 2 months brings and how the game develops and if any changes are going to be made and so on and so forth. Other than all that, WASD, and I guess that's about it. All right, folks, if you like what you saw, maybe actually leave a like. That'd be cool. Subscribe, share, do all the YouTube algorithm stuff too. Be fantastic. But if you want more information about the game, where to get the game information on the developer or any of that stuff down below. In the description of the video, there'll be various links, just like there always are. And until the very next episode, I guess there will be another episode. When this game releases, I am coming back to this, by the way. This isn't going to be a one and done, and I don't come back to it. And you'll also probably see me return to Layman as well at some point. Anyway, moving beyond that. Till the very next episode, first look, whatever it is you find here at the Freak Show. I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.